In this pod, we're going to look at counting in Spanish. We'll also look at how to say how old you are.
The numbers from 0 to 10 are relatively simple.
0, uno, un o una, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10.
Note that uno becomes un when it comes before a masculine word. When it precedes a feminine word, it becomes una. Anyway, let's move on. We can now progress from 11 to 20.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
The numbers 16, 17, 18 and 19 translate literally as 10 and 6, 10 and 7, 10 and 8, and 10 and 9. This can be a useful snippet of information to help you remember them. It's also worth noting that you should be careful not to mix up dos with doce and tres with trece. Make sure you're pronouncing them correctly.
Okay, with this in mind, let's go through a quick test. I'll read out 3 numbers in Spanish. Write down what they are in English. 2, 18, 7.
Did you write them down? You should have 2, 18, and 7.
The numbers from 20 to 29 follow a similar format to 18 and so forth. The numbers are rolled together. We have
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29.
Significantly, once it gets to 30, this rule changes. The word for 30 is 30. To say 31, you put an I followed by the Spanish for 1, so 31. This continues, 32, 33, and so forth. As a result, it's simply important for you to know the following words.
40, meaning 40. 50, meaning 50. 60, meaning 60. 70, meaning 70. 80, meaning 80. 90, meaning 90. 100 or ciento, meaning 100.
Up until 100, these numbers follow exactly the same rules that we've used for 30. For example, to say 76, you would say 76. However, this changes again when we get to 100.
100 becomes ciento when it comes before another number. The only exception is 1000. Following this, the necessary number is simply added straight after. For example, 101 is 101. 124 is 124. 143 is 143.
Other important words to remember include 500 for 500, 1000 for 1000, and 1,000,000 for 1,000,000.
Now that we have the basic number system grasped, let's look at putting some of this into practice. You could be asked, ¿Cuántos años tienes? Meaning, how old are you?
In order to answer, you'll need to know the forms of the irregular verb tener, meaning to have. These are
Tengo, meaning I have. Tienes, meaning you have in the singular form. Tiene, meaning he, she, or it has. Tenemos, meaning we have. Tenéis, meaning you have in the plural form, and tienen, meaning they have.
In order to say your age in Spanish, you literally say you have the relevant number of years. So, to say I am 18 years old, you would say tengo 18 años.
We leave it there for numbers. Try to practice by writing down any number you like in English and then converting it into Spanish. Buena suerte!